Hi everybody, my name is Jim with Full Moon Adventure Club, and I wanted to talk to you about a really cool little adapter that I've had for about a year now and I've been loving. It's the Mr. Heater 1-pound propane tank cylinder refill adapter. And basically what that does is take those little tiny propane 1-pounders, you know, the little Colemans that we use for everything. They go to all your camp stoves, and they go in the Mr. Heaters and the big buddies and the little buddies. But they're really used for just about everything. When you're camping, you always need a couple. And what this does is enable you to refill those canisters with your 15 or 20 pound propane tanks like you'd have hooked up to your grill. And the reason this is great is because those little Coleman 1-pound canisters typically run around $3.50 or $5 if you're getting them from, you know, a mom and pop shop, but around $3.50 per bottle. And so the great thing about this is if you buy a 15-pound propane tank and you get it for $15, I believe is the Walmart price right now, that's $1 a pound. So you can refill this thing many, many times, and it's only going to cost you about $1 a refill. So that it makes sense financially, but also it's, for me, it's not so much that it's handy and it's great that I save money doing it. But the thing I love is the convenience of being able to refill them right in your garage just before you go on a trip, before you go fishing, before you go hunting, any of that stuff, camping. You just fill up 2 or 3 of these bottles and you're good to go. You don't have to worry about stopping at the store and going all the way to the camping section to get a few. You just refill them and take them with you whenever you need to. And sometimes I'll use the Mr. Heater and the big buddies and stuff out on my porch for entertaining, just to keep everybody warm. And it takes 2 of those tanks in order to keep it portable. And so when it runs out, I don't have to go to the store and get more, and I also don't have to have 10 in my garage. It just takes a few minutes to refill them. So I think that's really, really handy. So I'll get into basically how this works. You're just going to screw it onto your propane tank and fill it up. And I'm going to go ahead and take you out there and just give you a quick demonstration right now. So take your adapter, and we're going to screw that into our 15-pound Blue Rhino tank right here. And you're going to want to make sure you take an adjustable wrench and kind of secure that nice. You don't have to go too crazy, but I found if you leave it too loose, whenever you put on your 1-pound propane tank cylinder right here, and you thread that in, it threads in the opposite direction. So sometimes when it gets tight, it'll start to unthread your adapter, as you can see right there. So you might need to back it up or just give it a little tightening, like so. Now we're going to take the propane tank and turn it upside down and turn on the propane. You'll hear propane rushing into the bottle. You give it about 5 minutes. You turn off your propane, right the tank, and unscrew your cylinder. You're going to hear a little bit of gas escape, but now it's nice and full, and you're full. So there you go. It's incredibly easy. I only waited about 5 minutes, and if you start reading up on it online, some people will say to like put the propane tanks in the freezer, and the other, you know, your big tank, keep it warm in the sun, and that way you get more in there. But I think it's easy to overfill the tanks if you're doing that. And when I first got it, it made me a little nervous just because, you know, I wasn't sure about refilling your own tanks. But after lots of research, I really couldn't find anybody having any problems with it, from tank ruptures or anything like that. And I've always just used it as directed. I don't put my things in the freezer or do any of that stuff. I just hook them both up, refill them, and I'm off to the races. Whether or not it puts exactly 1 pound back in the canister, I don't know. I guess we'd have to do some weighing and stuff like that. But it does put enough in there. Even if it's just 3/4, that's enough for me. I take 2 or 3 tanks. It's super easy, and I'm on the safe side. So I absolutely love this thing, and I just wanted to share it with you guys because it's great, and I really like it, and it's been working great for me for about a year. So I will put a link in the description below that'll take you straight over to Amazon for the one that I purchased. It's a Mr. Heater brand, and this link will take you straight over there. But they do sell them for around, I think, $8, and this one's going for around 15. But I'm going to go ahead and recommend the one that I have and the one I've been using, the Mr. Heater version, because it's the one I have and it's been working great for a year. So if you want to buy one of the less expensive ones, I can't really attest to those, but get whatever you want. This will take you over to all those so you can check them out. So click that link and you'll be right over there. And give it a look-see. I've really been loving mine, and I thought I'd share that with all of you. So my name is Jim with Full Moon Adventure Club. Until the next video, happy camping, and thanks for watching.